This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome into you. Hope you're having a fabulous start to your morning. I'm Rebecca Smith.
And I'm Bill Bryant. Here we are on the day before Thanksgiving. A lot of you are on the move. It is Wednesday, November 25th.
Now at 6 a.m., it's one of the busiest travel days of the year. What you need to know before you take off for the long holiday weekend.
Also, a man was surprised to find someone in a Lexington bowling alley during an overnight burglary.
And the Kentucky Wildcats find their groove in a 20-point win over the Boston Terriers.
And we're looking at temperatures outside, holding on to the 30s this morning. A couple of 40s sprinkled in here and there. It's still a chilly start, though. Light coat will be needed. You can get rid of it by the afternoon. 59 degrees. Extremely nice day in store. It actually gets better tomorrow and even warmer, but then Friday off to your weekend. Here comes some rain. I'll have that coming up.
Okay, let's get to the news.
Well, this morning, millions of Americans expected to hit the roads.
AAA is estimating nearly 47 million people will travel 50 miles or more for this Thanksgiving. That's the most since 2007.
But their travel comes amid a bit of a heightened security alert. Of course, concerns over terrorism. WKYT's Mark Barber is explaining what's being done to help keep holiday travelers safe. He is live for us at Bluegrass Airport in Lexington.
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Rebecca. Yeah, there are a lot of concerns about terrorism this morning here at the Bluegrass Airport, where it is a very busy day, as you would expect. Now, this morning, for the first time in the past hour, we are seeing a bit of a break in the crowds. Just 30 minutes ago, there were dozens and dozens of people here in the lobby checking their bags, getting ready to make their way through security to catch those flights that are going to leave now in the next hour or so. So a bit of the break in the crowds right now, but again, a very busy day here. A lot of excitement as well for people who are flying home or traveling to visit family, but there are some serious safety concerns clouding some of that excitement this morning. So while you can expect to see some long lines on what is one of the busiest travel days of the year, you can also expect to see heightened security today. Many travelers are thinking about safety as the State Department has issued a worldwide travel alert on the heels of the Paris attacks. The State Department is warning that groups like ISIS are continuing to plan terrorist attacks in multiple regions. The travel alert stresses that American travelers should stay vigilant when they are in public places or using transportation. According to the State Department, particular caution is needed right now during the holiday season. The threat of terrorism is being taken very seriously. This morning, TSA agents at major airports across the country have been told to take their time while screening bags, and that certainly seems to be the case here at Bluegrass Airport this morning. We're seeing people waiting a lot longer in lines that normally they would breeze through here. Now, that safety travel warning is in place through Christmas and then well into the new year. We're told that the State Department will keep that up in place until the end of February. That's the latest here from the Bluegrass Airport. I'm Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you. And this busy travel day already off this morning, unfortunately, to a deadly start. We've just confirmed that police are working a deadly crash in Shelby County.
And this happened around 1:30 this morning on Baghdad Road. That's exactly what state police are hoping to prevent this long holiday weekend. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain is live to explain how they're going to try to prevent these types of situations.
Yes, and because fatal crashes are up this year, KSP is working to launch Operation Raid and hope to keep the roads safer this holiday season, as it is one of the busiest times on the road throughout the year. Now, the operation is called Operation Raid. Troopers say the hope is to crack down on aggressive, impaired, and distracted drivers during the holidays. Also, there will be zero tolerance for seatbelt violations. KSP says the number of fatal crashes is up this year in Kentucky. They say more than 650 people have died on our roads this year. That's 60 more than what we had at this time last year. KSP says it will also be using real-time crash data and mapping systems to identify certain areas that need attention. The focus is to bring awareness to dangerous driving behavior. So if you see an aggressive driver on the road, you're asked to contact Kentucky State Police. For more information on Operation Raid, you can head to our website, WKYT.com. Live in Lexington, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Michelle. Lexington police will be increasing patrols around malls and shopping centers over the Thanksgiving weekend. Many shoppers will be looking for bargains, of course, Thanksgiving night and Black Friday. They can be easy targets for thieves. Police say doing some simple things can keep you from becoming a victim. Keep your car doors locked, your valuables out of sight. For a complete list of stores that are open on Thanksgiving, go to WKYT.com.
Well, new this morning, a Lexington mother is in jail and is accused of abusing her toddler by placing him in scalding hot water. According to Jamisha Clay's arrest citation, police say she put her 2-year-old son in hot bath water as a form of punishment. The child suffered 2nd and 3rd-degree burns as a result. Clay, who we have learned is employed at a Lexington nursing home, is charged with criminal abuse. And new this morning, a man who broke into a Lexington bowling alley overnight found that somebody was inside, some company. Police say the man smashed in a side glass door at Joyland Bowling Alley on Rogers Road about 2 o'clock this morning. Once inside, they say he stole money from and damaged vending machines and pool tables. But the manager was in the building at the time. And once he realized what was going on, he chased the man off. Police are still looking for that intruder.
A Richmond motel owner is sharing some surveillance video with us after he says he was punched during a robbery. Super 7 motel owner Paul Patel says he's actually been robbed twice just in the last week. Yesterday, he said he was in a back room and that man, you can see him, jumped over the counter, started going through drawers. When Patel confronted that man, he says he was punched in the face. He thinks it was the same person who stole cash last week. Funeral arrangements are still being worked out for a Southern Kentucky teenager killed in a crash on his way to school. Police say 17-year-old Jacob Downey died when his truck hit a utility truck on the Hal Rogers Parkway in London. The principal at North Laurel High School says Downey's classmates are devastated.
This morning, we've learned that funeral arrangements have now been set for a murdered Lexington teenager. 18-year-old Jamal Gossett was found shot to death Sunday night on Kent Drive. Neighbors found him in the driver's seat of his SUV after hearing gunshots. No arrests have been made. Gossett's visitation is going to be Monday at Main Street Baptist in Lexington. His funeral will be following there at 1. Meanwhile, another Lexington shooting victim is reportedly in critical condition this morning at UK Hospital. Police say the victim was shot yesterday near Eastland Parkway. They say they found him near a car behind the Parkway Center shops. No arrests have been made in that case either.
Students and staff at Whitley County High School are inviting folks to a free Thanksgiving dinner. Whitley County High School's principal says today's dinner is from 11 till 2. He's expecting about 1,500 people to attend. Organizers say they've prepared about 100 turkeys. Students are even helping out with the side dishes and desserts. Lawson says the event is a way for the school system to connect with members of the community. The #1 ranked Kentucky Wildcats are back in action in a late-night game at Rupp Arena.
The Cats got out to an early start over Boston University. They did trail the Terriers at one point in the first half, but they made some quick corrections, and in the second half, they went on to win it 82-62, improving to 5-0. We'll have more highlights and hear from Coach Cal coming up in a report at 6:30.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
It's really a good-looking start to the day as we're looking for clear skies out and about. Only a few clouds here and there for the most part. Temperatures are sitting in the 30s and a couple of 40s sprinkled in here and there from Jackson to West Liberty, Sagersville. Look toward Moorhead at 43 degrees. And you can see Frankfort coming in at 34 and Lexington upper 30s. Hour by hour, it'll take you into the afternoon. A lot of sunshine again for today. It's going to feel really nice this afternoon. Look, today and tomorrow will be your best days in the forecast. Trying to make plans, you can plan during the morning, you can plan during the afternoon, evening, night, it doesn't matter. This is some really nice weather and definitely abnormal for this time of year. Typically we're in the lower 50s, nowhere near that. And actually will be about 10 degrees above average tomorrow. Thanksgiving Day actually looks like your best day in the forecast. Just works out that way. Last year, 30s, flakes flying around. Not so much this year, totally different. We may even be 30 degrees higher with our highs toward the afternoon than where we were last year. So it's really working out for us. You have no worries. You may even be able to eat outside there on Thanksgiving Day. Black Friday shopping. Is it going to affect your shopping during the morning hours? Absolutely not. I'm 100% confident you won't be affected by that. Weather-wise, I don't know other ingredients to go into that. I can't speak for that, but weather-wise, yeah, I think we're pretty good. The rain actually moves in late in the day, and you're saying, well, when is that? As of right now, I see about 80, maybe 70, 80% of us staying dry during the daylight hours. That means most of it comes near sunset and off into the evening and nighttime hours there on Friday as this timing just continues to back up. But when you push back the timing, it's got to push it somewhere, right? It's not that it's taken away with the rain, it's just pushing back the timing. puts it there for the weekend. Very soggy weekend in store where virtually everybody at least gets in on some rain with some heavy downpours at times. Here's your 7-day forecast, or your weekend forecast rather, and you can see for the weekend it just doesn't look good, Rebecca. We're sitting there in the 40s, and it looks like at least about 80% of us see rain there on both Saturday and Sunday as this rain just continues to churn on in to the state of Kentucky. So a lot going on for the weekend, but before that, it's not that bad. Actually looks pretty good.
You know, that weekend weather is just great weather to eat leftovers and sleep.
Yes.
I like that
idea.
Yeah,
that's a
do
good
that.
idea.
Each morning we bring you weather and traffic together. You know what I'll be doing. Here's Officer Don with a look at what's happening out there on the roads.
Good morning. First look at our overall traffic flow this morning. Everything's in the green, but no issues on the interstate. The circle still looks good, too, so far, and so does Man of War from one end to the other. Cleared that earlier trouble we had. Construction zones, of course, on Todd's Road through the widening project. That'll be something throughout the day from Forest Hill all the way down really to the I-75 overpass. One area we'll have to deal with, and they're still clearing that crash at Man of War and Sarin Drive. Shouldn't be a big factor for us, so getting past that point. Drive times, good to go right now. No major issues to report from Nicholasville, about 12 minutes. Georgetown's about 14, Winchester 22, and across the Clays Ferry Bridge, things look normal, maybe a 30-minute ride at the most. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, Don. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Our time is 6:11 on WKYT this morning on Thanksgiving Eve.
We hope your day's off to an awesome start.
Protests erupt in Chicago after a long-awaited dash cam video showing a police-involved shooting is released. I'm Adriana Diaz in Chicago. Details coming up.